movies.
All right, something different here. Halloween, of course, is on Sunday.
Yes.
And I had a chance the other day to speak with a local author who has written his first book, a bit of a suspense thriller.
Oh.
But he has a unique job when he's not writing books. He has a unique job on the Riverwalk. So we wanted to show you now some of our conversation. Jack of all trades, his business card is probably like an 8x10. He does a few things, but you can add author to his latest list, and the book is out. It is For You Have Sinned, just in time and appropriately for Halloween. Cliff Edwards is nice enough to join us here. We could spend the next half hour talking about all the things you've done and places you've been, but let's focus on the book here because this is your baby right now. For You Have Sinned. What is it about, and what inspired you to write this, Cliff?
Well, I guess in a nutshell, it's the 15-second version. It's about a serial killer that uses implements of medieval torture to kind of dispose of his victims. But there's a lot more to it. It's about wrath and feel-good vengeance, which might sound strange, but that's kind of, you'll feel good when you read it, even though there's some shocking, scary things in there.
Okay, but nothing based on actual events that you've witnessed in your life, right?
No, nothing at all. Yeah. I actually, kind of the inspiration is I was a psychology major at A&M with a minor in marketing, which is a great combination if you want to be a boat driver. But, so I've always been fascinated by psychology, the criminal mind, abnormal psychology. And so I'm fascinated by the serial killer psychopaths, how they got to where they are. So,
yeah, fascinating stuff. So in 2021, I mean, I've never written a book. Many out there have tried, or maybe are trying right now. How difficult is the process now that you've got the Amazons of the world and all the digital outlets and those kinds of things? But for people out there who are, want to sit in your chair one day, what would you tell them about the process?
Definitely, don't do it for the money. It's got to be kind of a passionate thing of passion. But it is difficult for a new author to get out there because I think Amazon publishes something or releases 5,000 books a day. So if no one's searching for you or knows who you are, you get buried under a lot of other books that, so it's hard.
Yeah. So again, we'll remind everybody, For You Have Sinned is the book, and it's Clifford Edwards here. But and again, going back to present day book writing, the book is out obviously, and paperback and everything, but you got to do the audio book and you got to do other things, right?
Right. So I'm actually narrating. I've been narrating audiobooks for about 5 years now. Okay. So I'm in the process of narrating my own book, and I do all the different voices and character, accents and things. So you can kind of, when you get that, should be coming out, I'm hoping in the next 2 months. And so you'll be able to hear how at least I interpreted how the characters are supposed to sound. So it's,
right. Pretty cool. Fun fact we should mention, it maybe if somebody's watching this, it's like, I've seen him before somewhere. Where do we know him from? You've worked on the Riverwalk for what, a dozen years?
Yeah, a little over. I've been driving boats. I've been a boat captain for about 12 and a half years now.
Okay, I was afraid you were going to say that this was based on stuff you've seen on the Riverwalk in the last 12 years.
No, it's all out of my head.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So here we are coming up on Halloween. I wonder, what scares you?
Actually, the psychological thrillers, I'm more scared of that than someone who's gonna, just jump out at me. Although I'm not a big fan of haunted houses, that still gets me. I don't even watch scary movies.
Yeah, you and me both. So the logical next step in this is write another book, try to adapt this to a big screen, small screen. What do you do next?
I would love that to go to the big screen, of course. And I kind of wrote it in movie form, but I'm writing another 3 books. 2 could possibly be the continuation of those. That one, For You Have Sinned, and then I've got another one it's San Antonio based, but it's completely out of left field.
So you got a lot of stuff in there you got to get out.
Yeah, I do. I am constantly writing down and putting notes in my phone, and yeah, I got too much in here.
That's all right. That's not a bad thing. Well, listen, it makes for good book writing, I should say. So here it is right now. For You Have Sinned. It's out, and people, Cliff, I imagine, can find out more on your social media and get this wherever they find their favorite books, right?
Yeah, that'd be great. At Narrator Cliff on Twitter, and Clifford Edwards, author on Facebook. That's all I've got so far, but maybe I'll venture out.
No, it's definitely a start. It's all good, and we'll remind everybody to check it out, and maybe some reading to get you in the Halloween spirit if you're not there already. So, listen, really happy for you. All the best to you, success with the book and everything, and thanks for spending a few minutes with us here.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ernie.
Have you ever tried to write a book or anything to be published?
No, not for publication.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I love reading books, but I mean, I think about that because, as a matter of fact, right now, like the Marvel world, they're looking for writers because they want to, continue to bring in
storylines and everything.
A bit more of a storyline. And I was thinking about that recently. I'm like, what could the storyline be?
Yeah,
that can be inclusive.
It's amazing. Well, he said what struck me is that he said Amazon every day releases 5,000 books, new books. Every day. That's just, Brad, when I heard that, I thought he was mistaken at first. And I was like, my goodness, that's a lot of books.
As a matter of fact, that's how Amazon started selling books.
They did. They did. I remember trying to buy some college books off of Amazon to get a deal. And, 5,000 books, it just makes me feel like I'm not doing enough in life, right? Everybody's writing books. All right, where's my book? I don't think I'll.